for a guy who plays every position except quarterback on the offense?
It's definitely tough, but you just got to do what you got to do sometimes. And, if the coaches need me to play, another position, I'm there to do what they tell me to do.
You spent, 3 years in a reserve role, I guess is probably the best way to put it. So you get to a point now where you're like, guys, give me a break. I'm worn out.
No, I mean, I just enjoy being out there. So, wherever they're going to put me is fine with me. I just, I'm out there to do what they tell me to do. And, if that's play quarterback, I'm ready to do it.
What's the difficulty level of having to be ready at, all positions across the line and knowing you can be called on to play anyone and actually have to go in a game and do it?
I think it's definitely difficult, but, I've played, almost every position for the past 4 years. So I think, at this point in my career, it's kind of second nature to, play any of them. Just because I've been moved, I've never really had a time where, I've only played right guard or I've only played center. I've always been moved around throughout my entire career. So I think at this point, I'm comfortable at everyone.
Do you ever have a moment, a couple plays out there during the course of a game where you kind of have to catch yourself, whether in the huddle or at the line, and kind of refocus and go, okay, I'm here now, or I'm here now, that type of thing?
Not anymore. In the past, I've had to do that, where I'm like, all right, I'm at left guard, so I've got to step with this foot rather than, if I was at right guard and have to step with this foot. But I think now it's all just kind of second nature, and, I just go out there and line up, and I'm ready to go.
Has there ever been a point in your career where, I guess a two-part question, first of all, where you feel like, I don't know what my value is on the team, and then to see your name on the depth chart at just about every place, to understand the value that you have in a game like this week?
I don't know. I mean, in the past, I guess there's been times when, I'm just not really sure what my position is. But I don't think that's ever, discouraged me or anything like that. And I think now, it's just kind of, it's just my time to step up, and now, I got to play wherever they want me to play.
Your teammates got jokes about seeing your name everywhere. Have you heard it from them, or what's their response been to seeing how many positions you could be playing?
There's been a couple comments, but I mean, I don't think it's not as a big of a deal in the locker room as I think, other people make it out to be, because, most of us have played multiple positions, and most of us know multiple positions, and everyone knows that I've played multiple positions for a long time.
Have you guys prepared to take on a team that perhaps is as aggressive as Louisville?
Well, I think Louisville's a great team, and I think they're very aggressive. They're the number one defense in the nation, I believe. But I think we've played other teams that are tough, and I don't really know. I can't really compare how tough they are to Louisville because we haven't played Louisville yet. And I think we just got to prepare like we prepare for everyone else, and hopefully we'll come out on top.
How long will that communication between you and the other linemen? I know you guys sort of switch positions and all over the place, but from a communication standpoint, it's pretty important to keep your freshman quarterback upright when they come at you. I mean, is this something where throughout the game you're talking to Sean, hey, here's what we're seeing, what are you seeing? How's that going to, you think, evolve throughout the game?
Well, we always communicate, and especially in the offensive line, we have at least a couple of calls being made every play. And I think Deshaun's, a great player, and I think he's learning a lot, and he's getting smarter, and he actually has the ability to check plays himself now. And I think that really helps us out. We tell him, and we can always remind him as well.
What are your overall thoughts on the status of the run game from week to week? It kind of hit a skid against North Carolina, then kind of improved last week at Tennessee State. What are your thoughts on that overall?
Well, I think we definitely improved last week, and hopefully we can just keep that trend going and keep improving, and just keep getting better.
Being a senior, how has your time at Clemson affected you on and off the field?
Well, on the field, I get to play football every day, so that's always fun. And off the field, I've earned 2 degrees, so hopefully that'll help me out in the future a little bit.
What's your favorite position to play? I got to pick one.
I don't know if I could pick. I've I've been at all of them and I've played all of them for long, for like an extended period of time. And they all have their benefits and they all have their, their pros and cons. So I don't think I could actually pick which one's my favorite.
Do the coaches look at that? I guess I'm asking you to kind of read into their minds a little bit. Do they look at that attitude and say, because Reid Webster feels this way, we feel comfortable telling him, hey, you might have to play here and here and here and here? Do you feel like that works in your favor a little bit?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if that's, I can't read their minds, but, I'm sure it's not a bad thing that, I don't mind playing every position.
Being so thin now on the line, how much has that affected practices? How much has that made practice more difficult on you guys up front?
Well, it definitely makes things more difficult. People have to play multiple positions, and people have to play more than they normally would. But I think the coaches are doing a great job of, keeping our legs fresh while still, going through practice and making it tough enough for us.
Thanks, Reid.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Ben, very much. Appreciate it.